Where the am I? Oh, that's right. I moved the whole setup back into the garage studio for the summer because it's hot outside. It's so much more comfortable in here. I got that split, that ductless split. You know what I'm talking about? It's nice and quiet. It's running right now. You can't even hear it. I got a lot more space to run around. In case you're new here and you have no idea what's going on, this is a series of reaction videos to entries into my ongoing songwriting contest. If you want to be entered into that, there are rules and where to do so in the description below. I'm going to listen to each of those songs until I don't want to listen to it anymore, and then the gong, Kenneth, is the stop button. Since it's the first episode of the month, I have to make some announcements like who won last month's contest. The winner for this month, who wins the Hizumitas pedal from Earthquaker Devices, by your vote, was Mike Findley, Dogs in Space. I thought this one was super fun. It was definitely not my favorite for the month, but that's why we have the fan favorite vote. And even though I thought the whole thing was like pretty loosely put together, it had a kind of undeniable charm to it, and that's obviously what attracted all of you to it, I think. So, congratulations to Mike Findley and gang for winning the fan favorite. So now to announce the first place winner of the month of July, as chosen by me. This month was kind of slim pickings, to be honest, and I don't know if I was just in a mood or what, but I was gonging stuff left and right. That being said, there were two songs that stuck with me out of all of them that I actually remembered after hearing them once. One of them was memorable, but really not good. I will unfortunately never forget Dick Chili.
And then you're a Dick Chili.
But there was another one that stuck with me that kept popping into my mind throughout the week, and I had to go back and listen to it and check to see if it had enough substance for me to feel good about calling it the winner. And after listening to it again, I was like, yeah, this actually is a pretty good song all the way around. So the first place winner of the July contest, who's gonna win the prize package from Sam Ash, the PRS SE 277 baritone guitar, the strings from Diodario and the strap from Diodario, the Gator case, the Earthquaker Devices Hizumitas pedal, is Beyond Burnt with Bake the Cake. So the source material for this song is something that I said in a video from the last contest, from the 200K contest. So you might think that I'm a bit biased because it was one of these like meta songs. It makes me feel good, but that doesn't mean that they can pass off some like brown-nosing piece of shit as a great song. You cannot fake a great song. This song genuinely had some good stuff in there. It was, of course, very catchy. It also had some interesting chord progressions and melodies. It was tightly composed. It had interesting sections, but not too wild and out there. So congratulations to Beyond Burnt and enjoy your winnings. And now it's time to announce the prizes for August. For August, we are once again lucky to have the support of our sponsor, Sam Ash, who's going to be giving away the following prizes to the winners. The fan favorite winner for the month of August, as voted for by you, will receive Line 6 Pod Go amp modeler and multi-effects processor. And the first place winner, who I decide wrote the best song for the month of August, is gonna get this ESP LTD EC256 FM electric guitar in a dreamy cobalt blue, as part of a package with this Orange Amps Crush 20 RT amp, a Diodario auto lock guitar strap and 3 sets of strings, a Gator Icon Series gig bag, and my songwriting course, Complete Rock and Metal Songwriting. I have also moved the entire voting system into my Discord server, which you can join at the link in the description. So you're gonna vote each week for your favorite, and then at the end, the final 4 are gonna go head to head, and you're gonna vote for your favorite out of those 4. So as soon as this episode is over, hit the link in the description and vote for your favorite song of the week. But enough yakking. Let's get cracking. Brian Barcelone, the track was not found. Maybe it has been removed. Well, maybe it's been removed, but for sure you've been disqualified.
You gotta try again, Brian.
Jason Foster. Hey Trey, here's my song. I'm a solo artist, but I treat each of my projects as a full band. This project is Nefarious Affliction, kinda doom/stoner. The song is The Claymore.
The Claymore. Nefarious Affliction. All right. Sounds stonery, stonerific. I can smell the sticky icky coming off of this track. But I want to be able to hear the goodness of a song. There it
With a
is.
sword in his hand, he brought it down and split apart the land. Wind raged stirred, a blinding light consumed. When the dust settled, it spelled out their doom. They lost their souls to the fire.
Turn it sideways for the kill shot. Cool heavy riffs. I'll give you a little tip of the hat for that. Your lyrics are lame. These are like real beginner nursery rhyme type of lyrics. I think your voice and the delivery of the vocals is actually pretty good though. It sounds like you're a pretty decent singer, so keep it up. Just really work on those lyrics because that was not doing it for me. Jacob Ascendants. Hi Trey, I love the content. The wife and I were watching a Lethal Weapon one day and reached the credits only to hear the awful Dead Rock credit song ruining my hearing. As a fun exercise, I wrote this tune as a replacement. It's primarily about the main character. It was meant to be an end credit song, so there is a minute intro. Feel free to skip. No, don't do that. Just send me a version without it. I tried to match the sound of the era. If you gong me, no harm, no foul. It was fun making it. I mean, it's always no harm, no foul. Like, you wrote a song and a man probably thousands of miles away hit a cymbal. It doesn't really hurt. Riggs, J-Max Sandys. Skip the intro. That's not how any of this works. I put out a video about intros, not entirely about intros, but partly about intros this week. Like, ask yourself if this is the thing that you wanted to hear after watching a sick movie and the credits roll. Like an action movie? I mean, should I just skip it? Like, feel free to skip it. I feel free, but...
I'm getting too old for this shit.
As I hit the gong, I heard something that sounded like some pretty nice vocals, but you have to remember that your whole song has to be really good. Don't make people wait for the good parts. Like, this might have been cool, but we'll never know. Gary Michael Perry. Hey Trey, thought I would throw hat into the ring. Kind of been a lurker in the background. Great shows. Appreciate what you do. Now that the sucking up is over, this is a song I like. Relative in a schizoid way to the happenings of today. Not perfect production. Hope you get the song idea. I hope so too. Ladder of knowledge on the trail. Train's pulling up. I'm ready to go. Oh. Those are some buffalo. Oh, that's an awful lot of train sounds. Are you like a train enthusiast? What did I just push? Hopefully nothing. Production's not perfect, but you made real sure to get that train sound all the way up. This is why you have to get at least a basic grasp of how recording technology works. This wasn't production's not perfect. This was a disaster where I could not understand what the was going on, period. I can't even give you any useful feedback because it's a complete nightmare. I am not going to be able to say this right. Hrvoy Stefanak. That's not right, and I'm very sorry. My artist name is Forled. In this song, I use a blend of gent, metalcore, and electronic metal. I produce mixed genre music. Thank you. Okay, Forled. Leave person. Is that like a person made of leaves? Person leaving the top of the stairs and falling all the way down to the bottom. Along with some banshee howling. Kind of cool sounds. This just sounds like procedurally generated randomness right now. Is this gonna come together into something? This is just like horror movie sounds. Okay. That's cool. I didn't want to sleep anyways. I like the idea of evil and scary sounding music, but there also has to be a song. Just using that sound, this was just like a soundscape on top of a completely random one-note gent nothingness. You can absolutely make a sick song out of this if you have a song in there, but there's no top line. This is just an experiment.
Josh Hendricks. The Path is a song written by Josh Hendricks and Jason Cole of the St. Louis area-based group Def Music. The song is about how the choices we make in life can lead us down a certain path, and how sometimes the only thing to do is to keep moving forward, no matter how treacherous the circumstances.
Okay.
The Path, Def Music.
Hello. All right. I need more of that vocal. It's like really quiet. Sounds good. This feels like it could be pretty good. Could be really good. Needs a producer. It's like so close. This is so close to awesome. I let this run because I thought it might be good, and then it just never really coalesced into something solid. All the parts of it were pretty good sounding, like the performances were all very sick. Production is okay, aside from the fact that the vocal is kind of low. I really like the style of the vocals. The sound of it was good. The problem is that the song never really came together. It's still a bit of a mess. So this to me is for sure a get thee to a producer type of a situation. Like, take this and go to somebody who can help you turn it into what it needs to be, because it's getting there. So a big old tip of the hat to a lot of this. Brandon McKay just straight up sent me a Spotify link. Yeah. No. You're disqualified. Hello, everybody. Here's a new song I've written for my band Dark Lightning, and that was just finished today. It's a demo version with lots of MIDI instruments and rough vocals of our singer Leah, but you will get the idea. You will get the idea. Hope you like it. Greetings from Germany, Alex. All right, Alex. Dark Lightning, the quest for light. demo.
We stumble in darkness, our eyes blindfolded. Our ears are deaf, and we can't find the thing we crave the most. It's by
Pretty nice
the
voice.
light, something to guide us through this labyrinth to help us solve the riddle of existence itself.
The riddle of existence
Never
itself.
will we back down. We will never give up. We'll find our path in darkest night.
Will we, though?
search
Will we
and
never
search,
give up?
go on and
'Cause I'm giving up
on, and
right now.
inside it shines so
As an avid power metal fan for many, many years, I had always hoped that it was going to get less and less cheesy as we got further away from the 80s. But instead, what happened is that a lot of it just became a really terrible parody of itself, and it continues to bum me out. There is plenty of power metal that has abandoned the cheese. Sonata Arctica is a great example. Angra from Brazil. It is very, very, very possible to make amazing power metal and ditch the cheese. Regardless of whether you're going to keep the cheese or lose it, you gotta have really good lyrics, and these were corny. Vocals sounded pretty good. I think this has some potential, but like a fondue party, at the moment, it's just a cheesy mess. So how's it going this week, Gong Gang? Are you feeling good? Are you writing songs? Writing anything new and cool? Are you stuck anywhere? If you're feeling stuck and you're having a hard time figuring out how to finish your song, I put out a video this past week that I think might help you a bit. You can check it out in the card right here, but it's all about storytelling and finishing your songs basically by skipping to the end and writing the ending first. This is kind of a songwriting hack that I think a lot of these songs that get sent in here could really use. And if you need another resource for finishing your songs, maybe you've got a pile of unused riffs like most guitar players do, I've got a completely free course called the 7-Day Riff to Song Challenge, where I'm gonna help you turn one riff into one song in 1 week. You can sign up for that at the link in the description below. But now back to the gongin'.
Brian Dawes. Hi Trey, my band wrote and recorded this a few years back and then we broke up. Oh well, titties.
Break the Crown, The Fallen, and it's a lyric video. Great. Rhythmically confusing. At least these lyrics have like some substance to them. But the song is killing me. Killing me. Considering the level of lyrics that a lot of these songs have, this was actually a bit of an improvement, but still not really that great. And in the track, you have this very off-putting combination of triplet eighth notes and straight eighth notes. So you've got the da 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 da, which is like not an interesting arpeggio in and of itself. And then everybody else is doing straight eighth notes against the da 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 da, and it is a really unpleasant rhythmic dissonance that does not work. And then you dragged it out for so long over a very boring verse, single note chug thingy. Little tip of the hat for the production and vocals. Pretty cool, pretty heavy sounding. Patrick Schneeberger. Hey Trey, I submitted a song to your Friday live stream a while ago called Losing Blood from my solo project Intention, and you totally ripped into it, leaving like barely anything positive to say about it. Well, for this contest, I am hoping to redeem myself and prove to you that I can make a good song by submitting a new one I just finished called Deadweight. Honestly, if I can escape the gong, that would be a win in my book. Ha ha. This song is about how shame from sin can become a burden too heavy to bear, and it is nothing more than a dead weight for our souls. As a Christian, I believe that grace found through Jesus Christ is the only way to throw the dead weight overboard, as it were, and that is what I wrote this song about. Intention, Deadweight.
What do I believe when my heart is calling, but I just keep on falling down inside of me, and I get so trapped in this place that I feel like I'll drown.
So far, so good. Nice vibe. I like that piano.
This place is a ghost town tonight, and I think I'm losing this fight. Just when I thought I could win, you crawl back in. It's dragging me down below, down in the depths of my soul. It's shaking me to the core, more than
All right.
so throw the dead weight overboard.
All right. Yeah. You really built me up to that, and I felt that that's good.
Siphoning blood from my chest, heavy with all the regret. Let me pretend it acts like I already
So let's. What's the next level? Where are we going from here? Nice little back and forth. That's a good hook. Kind of stupid lyrics, but all right. Now I'm feeling like you have to relieve some of this tension that you built. Is it intentional that you're just kind of pulling us along? Like, drop the fucking hammer. There you go. Nice. Yeah. I don't remember the song that you're referencing from before that I destroyed. But this is like pretty good. I think if you got some better production on this, it could slap. It's harmonically very boring, but everything else is kind of hitting. Yeah. That's pretty good. This is like pretty good. It's been a rough couple months for entries. I thought it was over.
'Cause I found a sinner's friend who paid every single cost here at the foot of the cross.
At the foot of the gaudy cross? Had to throw in that CCM cheese at the end there. This was really super good until that. It just sounded like copy-pasted David Crowder CCM garbage, while the rest of it felt significant, felt more like art to me, felt like saying something important without just resorting to that kind of cliched church speak nothingness. Get some better production on this, record it properly, and take it to somebody who knows what they're doing to mix it, and make the quality of the lyrics at the end match the rest of it, and you might have something. Kev Hart. This video isn't available anymore, and neither is my patience. Get him with the no look.
Chris Burns. We, Joel, lyrics and vocals, and I, the other stuff, wrote a hardcore song. This song was written, produced, performed, and mixed by amateurs, so your mileage may vary. Good luck, have fun, and may Kenneth be merciful. Have you ever seen him to be merciful? Rest my soul as it once was.
Spread so thin. Stand up, the pressure blinds me. Worn out again. Red lost.
Ooh, look, Peace Candy. Ooh, Peace Candy.
That's a mess. Time spent, but never value. Rest my soul.
I mean, that's a dank groove. It's heavy.
Right now, I cannot carry through. This life.
Little evil lead. But I'm kind of waiting for it to become more. Feels a little static. Okay, change up the groove. Evil sounding riff, but it's pretty unique. Like, I don't know, kind of feeling it. Myself. Okay. The way that I have Kenneth right now is at kind of a dangerous angle. It keeps sending fucking bullets back at me. I thought this started off very strong, but I was waiting for it to develop a bit, and I guess maybe I shouldn't have expected so much from a hardcore song, because hardcore is not about that, really, but at the same time, really, really good ones do kind of take off, and this didn't really go beyond the one thing so much. A little bit, but it never felt like it took off in the way that I wanted it to. But I really like the sound. I actually like the production. You said it's amateur. Sounds kind of amateur, but it also sounds like pretty good, and it fits the sound of it, I think, pretty well. Very heavy, very intense. I think you might actually for sure have something here, but you got to take it that next step. So, tip of the hat to all of that. Santi Escudero, provided to YouTube by DistroKid, just like this bullet has been provided to Kenneth by me. Oh, I missed.
Lol, you suck ass.
This bullet. It is getting dangerous up in here. That's why I use Nerf and not real guns. The only reason.
Eric Hicks. We are a pair of metalheads going back 30 plus years, currently deep in our midlife crisis. Now having the most fun we have had in a long time writing and recording music and performing live in front of friends and acquaintances at parties, etc. This is our take at a cheesy 80s hair metal inspired power ballad containing not very serious lyrics about losing a drinking game. Metal Mallet, Fallen Man.
It can be cheesy, funny, silly, whatever. It just has to be good. But as long as you're having fun, that's all that really matters. Whoop. But you know, contest. I feel like I moved a bit during that one song. Gotta reset.
Here I stand, a fallen man with a burger on the grill. Flip it over and put some cheese on
double fallen. Fall again. You have to have fun while you're making music, because if you're not, then you're not going to keep doing it and you're not going to have any kind of success. I don't mean like world fame and touring the earth and all of that. I mean success in whatever way that you want. Like even just getting to jam with your friends and play in front of your friends and have good friend times with friends. That could be the success you're looking for. But if you're not having fun doing it, then none of that matters. So the fact that you're achieving that is really what matters. Also, this is a songwriting contest, and that was a disaster almost right out of the gate. Danny Valley, Dark Days, released their song on Spotify, so it is kind of that. Dark Days indeed. Roman Samoylenko, I guess. Hello from Ukraine. I went through all 5 stages of grief with this one, from thinking it was stillborn to thinking, this kind of has some resemblance to a song. I made sure to include Trey's favorite ingredients, structure and top line. And I made the biggest sacrifice a guitarist can ever make, removed all shreddy McShreds from the track. I never said that you had to do that. Shredding can be cool. It's just that most of what I get sent isn't. Crunch, Trey. I hope that doesn't mean crunch Trey. I don't want to get crunched. Nice little melody. Okay, it's instrumental. Got it. Nice melody. But that was like kind of nice, had like some kind of nice melodies in there. I'm glad that you didn't try to shred, because even some of these very simple melodic parts felt like you were holding on for dear life. And that leads me to believe that any shredding that you might have done would have been not great. I don't know, maybe you can play really fast, really well, and not slow. Wouldn't be the first time. But this was way, way more melodic than like 90% of the instrumental stuff that gets sent in here. And I think you're headed in the right direction. If you want to be playing instrumental guitar music, this is way more compelling than like just genty nothingness that I get sent a lot. And I really appreciate that. I appreciate you thinking melodically. I think the majority of guitar players are lacking a lot of melodic sense, and they need to spend a lot more time caring about melody, because it seems to be like rhythm guitar, like riffs, heavy stuff, and shred, and then nothing in between for a lot of guitar players. So I think you should keep following this path. I think at the end of this road, you will have something far more satisfying than any shred anything ever. I think the production on this was pretty good. I think your sounds are pretty cool. I think the vibe is pretty good. Just keep working on those melodies and really develop what you've got here. So a tip of the hat to all of that.
Nick Cahill. Hi Trey, I am a repeat offender from the 200K contest, so I was pumped to see you host another one. I survived the gong last time, so let's see if I can do it again. While I am no vocalist, I did my best to scream some vocals for this one. My song is called The Chasm, and it's about learning a truth that you would have rather not known.
Chasm, Nick Cahill. I'd rather not know anything. How do I get to a place of absolute ignorance? I know that I like blast beats. Oh yeah. Let's fucking go!
feeling the shit out of this. The orchestration. And there's a hook? Like a chorus? Oh, you better not blow it for me, bro. This is sick. This is proper symphonic metal. And we got a dick ripper? This is very exciting to listen to. Like, very exciting. Nicely varied, but still motivically driven. That's how you do it. Organ? You got me dancing like a fucking asshole. Yo! What just happened? Oh my god, I like forgot that music could be good. In case you couldn't tell from me absolutely losing my fucking mind, this was so awesome. I really enjoyed this. This song has everything. Blast beats, orchestration, a sick chorus. This is a stellar example of what you can do in metal to make it exciting. Even though there's obviously a ton of stuff going on in here, it's all there to support the song. None of it feels all that extraneous. The orchestration supports all of the parts rather than just kind of like being there. Everything works together really well. It's busy, but it's not crowded. All the parts like sort of occupy their own rhythmic space and work together as a unit. Maybe it could have been a bit more dynamic, but that also might have ruined it. I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this no notes. This had basically everything that I love about good metal, and I would absolutely listen to this. I want to listen to this. I think I will. That's it for week 1 of the August contest, Gong Gang. Be sure to hit all those links in the description. Go and vote for your favorite. Do your Gong Gang duty. Join the Discord so that you can be part of the final bloody battle between the final 4. Huge thanks to our sponsors, Sam Ash. Don't forget that there is a link for 15% off at samash.com in the description below. Last week's video is right here if you haven't already seen it. Next week's video is going to be right here, and I'll see you real soon.